You are rocking with DJ Oz, Ozzy.
They don't know I do it for the culture, oh man. They don't know I do it for the culture, oh man. I should watch the stuff I post, come on man. I should watch the stuff I post, come on man. I should watch the stuff I post, come on man. I should watch the stuff I post, come on man. All the rumors are true, yeah. What you heard, that's true, yeah. Him and you, yeah. If you believe I do, all the rumors are true, yeah. What you heard, that's true, yeah. Him and you, yeah. If you believe I do,
Red wine. What's up, motherfuckers?
Motherfuckers, yeah. I didn't know what song you were singing or trying to sing.
Stay close to me. You didn't catch the sample there? I thought we already talked about this in the first episode.
Yeah, we did. But bro, I've had a day. I had a beginning of a great day, and then a very nonstop shitty get through it work day. So
Well, that's why you about to be out that bitch.
Yay.
About to be out that bitch.
I am getting younger, Purple. I am officially 22.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
You know what's funny about that? Just as a side segue, because there'll be times where, like, if you have an iPhone, you know your iPhone creates random ass memory videos and shit, like just because it wants to fucking do something with itself, and then it like alerts you about the memory videos, and then when I get them, I'll show Oz photos of me that were taken like maybe 8-9 years ago, and I still look the fucking same.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Black don't crack.
Black. I was going to say black don't crack. That's it. Don't like my godfather is 60 plus. I can't remember how old he is now. 60 plus year old black man, and he's changed. The only thing that's changed is he has a little gray in his hair now.
Just a little bit.
Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. But like he looks this goddamn fucking same. I'm like, how is it? I'm 42 and I look older than you.
Well, you drink, you smoke.
So what? I get drunk. So what? We smoke weed. That ain't got nothing to do with it.
Fair. But if y'all have seen, well, you never will. But if you ever saw my mother, and she's 66 years old, man, I'm gonna be hot when I get old. Hot. Like babe, pussy still good.
Smoking.
Pussy still good. Young and tight and firm and juicy. Speaking of pussy.
Well, before we get there, we have to do our
our top 10
weekly top tens.
Top 10.
Our weekly top tens. So to just go along with the, because tonight we're talking porn, and I did a little research on some fun, fucking hilarious porn shit. But our top 10 this week, I gotta pull up a little transition video here. 10 things that you don't want to hear when you're doing the nasty.
I'm coming down swinging, hit 'em with that boom, and keep their heads ringing. Boom, I told you what I do.
Boom.
I like it. This is the Teacup Top 10 you
Boom.
do not want to hear when you're doing the nasty. Number 10.
So this is the one that's fucked up. Number 10, Is it in yet?
Ooh. Wait, what am I doing? I thought I was reading it. Are we going?
I thought you were announcing the number 10. Okay, I can announce the numbers. So I'm confused.
I said I wanted to read.
Oh,
it.
you want to read them? Okay, so number 10.
You did it last week.
Is it in
so
yet?
It's my turn.
So I did the first one. My
we're
bad.
gonna
We had a
we got
misunderstanding.
We got kinks and we got kinks.
We had a misunderstanding.
if you get what I mean. But yes.
Okay.
We're gonna work it out.
Is it in yet?
No, stop. No, I read that.
What's already been read?
No, I'm gonna read it.
Okay, good.
Okay, thank you. Number 10. Is it in yet? Number 9.
Okay, so are you saying
I'm
number
saying
9 or
it
am I?
all. I'm saying it all. That prompts you to click to the next thing.
No, that's not how it happens. That's not how
What
this
are we
goes. We
doing?
talked about this.
No.
No, I
Okay,
say
fine.
number,
You know what?
or you say number, and then the other person reads it off.
We're gonna settle this in a minute.
It's supposed to be tag team. Back
We're gonna-
again.
We're gonna okay. Tag
Number
team.
9.
Number 9. That's not my name.
I pity the fool.
Michelle.
Owen. Number 8.
I have the C word. Shit. My bad. C for condoms. Not Woo! Hope not.
But number 7.
How long do you plan on being almost there? Like 5 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago.
As long as it's needed.
Oh boy.
As long as it's needed.
I like the little graphics, by the way. Very creative.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
He's put a lot of work in this, y'all.
Number 6.
Bloodhound Gangs, The Bad Touch, or 9 Inch Nails Closer. I don't get it.
Are you serious? All right. So for those that don't get it, so
We need an
the
explanation.
Bloodhound Gangs is the do it like we do on the Discovery Channel.
Okay, cool.
And then the 9 Inch Nails is I wanna fuck you like an animal.
Got it. See, I don't know the titles, but I know the song.
I want to violate you. I want to like we probably don't want to hear it. We probably don't want to hear
I want a little bit of both.
that.
Honestly, just a little bit of both.
Number 5.
Ring, ring. Hello? Oh, hey, Mom. I'm a little busy right now.
So appropriate. So appropriate.
Block.
Number 4.
Oh, you done? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go home now. That would suck.
Could we say boring?
Very, very boring.
Number 3.
I want to have your baby.
Oh God, that's every man's worst nightmare.
Actually, I find that kind of hot to say that to you. Can I tell you that next time we fuck?
We've already covered this.
I wanna
That's
have
a
your-
that's
I want to
a
have your baby.
that's a hell to the fucking
I want
no.
to have your baby.
That goes. Whoop.
I want to have your mixed baby. Ooh, even more sexy.
It goes. Whoop.
I swear to fucking someone's God. Mixed baby, his eyes, my skin color, boom, gorgeous.
That we should have met like 30 years ago.
I mean, ooh, that's not good. I'm like 33. That's not good, dog.
Exactly. So we're right on time. God is never late. He's always on time. That's why we ain't having babies.
Yeah. Next.
Number 2.
Are there rotten potatoes in your room? What? What? Ew.
Ooh.
Stinky.
Ooh. Stank.
Stanky cooch.
I got that stank.
Stanky cooch.
Got that stank.
Close that window and letting all the stank out.
That's nasty. That's nasty. And number 1.
No, really. I can do this part better by myself. Ladies, keep your vibrator close by. Man. Yeah. 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 That would kind of go both ways. God damn. I mean, guy sex toys are fucking legit. I'll be looking at them and I'm like, how can I utilize that for me? Because that looks cool.
It looks cool.
It looks cool. Like those realistic, like skin, like pocket pussies. Those look cool. I play with it. I get it. Good job. Good job, porn industry.
Hell yeah.
Just
So, hold on a second. Let me get the first screen share up here for what we're going to talk about. So, as I shared, I looked up. So, Pornhub recently released their 2023 statistics on what. Actually, I won't even bring up the websites. I'll just keep up the notes here. I think that's better.
Yeah.
And get distracted by having that up there because then we're not actually paying attention to what's being said. We're just trying to read ahead. Right? So let me get rid of all this shit.
By the way, welcome everyone. Glad to see y'all. Glad you're here. This is fun. Fleshlights make decent stash boxes. Nobody is going to search it. Ooh. Noted, Jason. Noted.
All right. So obviously the title of this week's episode is "Let's Get Pornographical." Pornographical.
Sexually speaking.
Sexually speaking. I'm pretty sure that's not an actual word.
No.
But I'm great at making up my own words.
You are.
I did that.
King of the phrase.
Kind of like I always say, scientifical. Like I know it's not an actual word, but I love to say it. Yeah, and she says legitly. I say scientifical. She says legitly. We just make up our own shit as we go. But let's get pornographical. So, well, let's start with this. The number one searched category via Pornhub. Jenna, what do you think the number one category is?
I would have to say it's okay. In my mind, I would think it's something like a role playish type thing, like from a cartoon in our movie. And probably something really, really like taboo, like a kid's cartoon. So I'm going to say My Little Pony searches.
Is that serious? Or are you being...
No, I'm actually being serious because I've
Okay.
actually seen porn like that. So I would think that would be pretty legit.
Of course you have.
Of course I have.
2023's most searched category is Granny or GILF. Grandma, I'd like to fuck. It was up anywhere from 132 to 168% year over year. It was 2023's number one searched category. Granny or GILF. Grandma, I'd like to fuck.
Really?
100.
Wow. But honestly, that's kind of cool. Yay, grandmas getting it.
Yay, grandmas.
Grandmas.
Yay.
'Cause
Yay. Unfortunately, when you actually dig into it, you get...
Well, hold on. I can attest to at least one porn. I've watched a lot of porn and explored many different categories, just to test my kinks, what I'm happy with, what I'm safe with, what I'm not, things like that. I mean, we've been there. I love watching porn. Fuck it. I've definitely seen some GILFs. Definitely, I agree. Most are just like, but others where maybe they just gotten older, really older in their career, and they still have the fake boobs and they still work out like they're in their 30s, but they're like 65. Those GILFs, legit. You still look like you have like a wrinkly pussy, like the sag lips. It's very clear, but it's cool.
It don't do shit
not
for
my
me.
It's not my go-to.
It don't do shit for me. I could tell you, I've never searched granny or gilf on Pornhub.
And,
I've never done that.
It was never really deliberate for me. Like I know my searches. It's never been deliberate for me. I've just seen the category and I'm like, interesting.
Yeah,
you know.
it's yeah. I've personally never searched that. That when I read that, I was like, 132 to 160% up year over year. That's crazy.
Why do you think that?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And here, so there's two more I'll share here, and I'll go through the actual like trends.
Sure.
Not category, but the most searched like word. Like, so it could be this tits or this pussy or this whatever.
Yeah.
The word before it was either big, bigger, or biggest. Went up 166%. And it was interesting because they actually had 2 or 3 psychologists like go through their statistics, and they're like, no, it goes into inflation, more money, more everything's bigger, everything's more.
The titties got to be bigger.
So now everything, and I was like, if that's true, and I'm skeptical, right? I'm not saying that that's absolute.
Yeah.
But I thought that was a very interesting consideration or element or perspective to look at it because we've had probably the most inflation in the last year or two than we've had in many years, and there was 2 or 3 psychologists that suggested that they weren't saying it was absolute, like I said, but I thought that was interesting. And then the number one word as far as year over year increase, word searched, and again the professionals, whoever they are, I'm not like, please don't sign off on this as being 100% accurate, but was the word soldier. And the same 3 psychologists brought it back to the Ukraine-Russian war is because of all the shit that's going on there. There's that fantasy, there's that escape, trying to get away from the reality where so they had the word soldier year over year was up 332%.
What?
332%. Like, that's bananas.
I've never would have that what? I never would have.
But we're not in the middle of a war.
Right. Soldier has never been a search for me as far as porn. Never.
Yeah. That was the weird one off.
Yeah.
That I saw was like 332%. That's me now connecting that to the business part, the sales part of my brain, where I understand what year over year means to a business, right? And you have something that goes 332% up year over year. That's fucking crazy.
That is crazy. That was money.
And they're probably more accurate on this one than they were the previous, is that because of the conflict, like there's that psychological, like trying to escape.
Sure.
And can I turn this into a fantasy? Can I turn this into something that makes me, even for a moment, feel happy or satisfied or escape the reality of what is actually going on?
Kind of makes you think how, I'll just address just Americans because most of us are from America here. I know like Pornhub is worldwide, but as Americans, that just seems very interesting,
right?
To have that kind of escape, knowing there's a war going on, brutal, and our escape is to sexually fantasize about it.
Well, the fact that you said that one of the
not that I'm shaming it, it's just fascinating to me. That's why I'm kind of saying it like that, just to make it clear.
Yes, it's all of us are observing.
Yeah,
right. None of us are professionals in this, but one of the psychologists that was responding or reading through this drew the comparison from the word soldier being used in this context. In 2023, 2024, with this, what is it, like a 2 or 3 year long war now between Ukraine and Russia. the highest spike on Pornhub when it came to Americans searching for sex videos with Muslim women were at the peak after 9/11.
Yep.
Like it,
Oh,
it
I see.
peaked because
Yes.
it was I need to make sense of this somehow, some way,
Yeah.
and maybe I can do that sexually through fantasies, you know, whatever. So it is very interesting because pop culture does impact and influence the way a lot of people view porn and
Absolutely.
what they search for.
Absolutely. Okay. That yeah. Thank you for drawing that line because that still fascinating.
Right.
But it makes more sense now just thinking about with that history and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, because even to this day, that I can't remember her name, but the Mia, whatever her name, she was the first like Muslim woman that
Oh.
went full hardcore porn.
Mia something with a K.
Yeah, it's something
Khalifa?
something like
Khalifa.
that. Yeah,
Mia Khalifa. Something
yeah.
like that.
And then she backed out. Now she's only doing OnlyFans because she realized she could make more money
duh.
just doing OnlyFans instead of giving it to the industry.
Right.
But she is still, which I'll get to here in a few. I think it's still in my notes. She is still. So 9/11 was almost 30 years ago, 20
Yeah.
years ago, 30 years ago. She's still every year top 10 on
That's true.
Pornhub,
That's
which she
true.
doesn't produce for anymore.
Right. That's true.
So it is pulp culture and current events make a huge impact on what people and all of us do.
Man.
If you do watch porn, what we do search for, what we don't search for.
Imagine if slavery, like American slavery, was a thing. Black American slavery was a thing nowadays. Whew! Black porn would skyrocket. Count me in.
That would be that'd be different.
I mean,
That'd be different. And when I say different, not in any good ways
right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
at all. So, those are the three that stood out to me as far as like some like holy shit, I would never guess that.
Very interesting nuances regarding him. Yeah.
So now we're going to talk about most popular. So again, it starts off most popular trend was the golden age, the grannies, the gilfs. And the grannies and the gilfs actually overtook the cougars.
Question.
Yes.
Is there any science or study behind that? Why GILFs? I get MILFs. Why the GILFs?
The only thing that I found was there's this like resurgence of people are like getting sick of the plastic and the fake, and they'd rather have someone from that golden age, so to speak, that are just themselves. They don't have fake titties, they don't have fake asses, they don't have a bunch of Botox. Like that's the only one thing that I could find. So I can't answer that. But obviously, I'm not a professional.
No
But
wrinkles.
the only response, like article or whatever,
Yeah.
that I saw to that was people are just getting sick of the plastic, right? And
That makes
and if we're going to grannies didn't have plastic yet.
Right. That makes sense. That utterly makes sense. Yeah.
So the most popular trend again was the golden age. So gilfs, grannies, they, like I said, they surpassed the like cougar, like 5-10 years ago. Cougar was like for years the number one, most sought out, most popular category. Now these, so the gilf, that's worldwide,
Gotcha.
right? So now the rest that I'm going to talk about, well, there's one. I'll point it out. There's one. Everything else here is going to be within the states, other than one. And I'll point that out when we get
I
there.
agree, Carrie Ann. By the way, these are real. Double D's. Anyway, go on.
Mine too.
Yeah, we've seen your titties.
Buttery nipples. Most popular search. The most popular category searched in the U.S. was lesbian.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, this is the one that's worldwide. The most common search worldwide is hentai.
Yes.
And for, I want to say it's 2 years, it might be 3, but 2 for certain that I could find. The most searched porn star in America is Abella Danger. They get that big old booty. That's why she's searched over and over and over again.
I never even heard of her.
Yeah, she's got a big old booty.
Bella or Bella Danger?
Bella. Abella Danger. Most searched movie character, or most searched like characters within a movie, is Star Wars.
Yep.
Most searched video game, Fortnite, which I was like, huh? Mm-hmm. How do you make sex out of Fortnite? Anyway.
Oh,
Average age of visitor, 37 years old. Most popular day of the week to watch porn is Monday. Least popular day of the week to watch porn is on Saturday. Because people out doing the damn thing.
They're doing porn. A Bella Danger. I guess I don't see.
Well, that's what I said. Like she's not drop dead gorgeous. She's just got a booty that she twerks all the time and.
Oh, like she twerks while riding dick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know who I love doing that? Rachel Starr.
Oh, Jesus!
Love.
Stop
Rachel
it.
Starr.
Okay, we're moving on.
What?
Stop it.
No,
Stop.
Hold on. I want to talk about this because I want us to name our favorite porn stars.
Well, can I finish this real quick?
Yes,
we can do that. We can do that.
I'm just gonna pour my
No, you're good. I just want to, because you know me, I'm ADHD as fuck. So if I don't do this, we're almost through this part.
Should
So
look up ADHD porn.
There's no such thing. They're like, how long do we have to go? How long? All right. So I found a list now up to the end of 2023. I won't read all of them. I think, let me look at the numbers here. Yeah, I think they provide 20 something of the funniest porn film titles to date.
Oh boy.
And I actually could probably get them through them pretty quickly. But Sperms of Endearment, Saving Ryan's Privates,
Of course, like that. Yes, of course.
Romancing the Bone, For Your Thighs Only, Three Men and a Barbie,
Oh God.
Passenger 69, On Golden Blonde, Intercourse with the Vampire,
Like interview with Jesus.
Forrest Hump.
No. No. Why are we going all the way back to like the early 90s shit?
Well, it said from history up to current day.
Oh, fair.
Jurassic Pork,
No, fuck you. Let me guess. They're actually fucking lizards.
Pocahontas Has a Ass, Sleeping Booty, A Loin King, not lion, a Loin King. Oh, God.
Help.
The Sperminator. Get down.
Get down.
Get down. It's
Take
not
out my semen.
It's not a dick. It's not a dick.
It's
Get
my
it-
semen.
Get in the chopper. Get down. It's not a dick. It's not a dick.
Oh, God, no.
So instead of Dumb and Dumber, we have Come and Comer.
Oh, of course. Come and come
Presumed impotent instead of presumed innocent. A clear and present stranger. White man can't hump. You've got mail, but it's MALE.
Of course.
I'll do anyone. And then this is my favorite. I'll end with this one. It's just fucking funny to me. Crocodile done me.
Where have we gone? Where have we gone? Crocodile done me.
Crocodile done me. That sounds like I'm gonna die.
Drink break. Please play drink break. All the shots.
I'm trying.
1, 2, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, bang. Get fucked up. Get fucked up. Get
and after reading through it like out loud, because I was working on this stuff alone.
Yeah.
But now after reading it out loud, the Sperminator is my favorite. Get down. I am the Sperminator. Get down.
Oh God.
If you don't want the sperm, get in the chopper. It is not a tumor.
It's not a.
This is not a tumor. Get down.
Sleeping booty. that has to star a black chick. It has to. It has to.
All right, so that wraps up the top 10 and the porn. And I made sure it's very clear on the thummy porn talk. Talking about the birds and the bees and shit.
Yeah.
All right, so what was next, babe?
Favorite porn stars for you?
How about you?
I asked you first.
I mean, Rachel Starr's up there. You already mentioned her.
True.
Well, we've had this conversation, but see, I'm terrible with names. I forget names. Rachel Starr. Fuck. Hold on, I gotta look her name up.
Gotta Google her. Fine. I know at least most.
I gotta look her name up. I'm terrible with names.
No, that's fine. I like the porn star.
Harley Dean. Yeah, boy.
Harley Dean.
Yeah, boy.
No, I don't think I know that one.
And then I would say, Rachel Starr, Harley Dean, and then one that slept on. A lot of people don't know about Bella Anderson. When we went to Giordano's, we talk about that.
Yes.
Holy shit, she rides something like it's a roller coaster. And it's like what like half the time, it's like it's hot, but the other part, it's like, how the fuck are you doing that? How do you make your hips and your waist and in your ass do all that?
Insane.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. For mine, because I if I'm familiar with what your picks, they're very natural-esque looking women. It's so interesting. I like for me, I and this is not to body shame nobody. This is all about what we enjoy as people that watch porn and get off on it. Obviously, everyone has their kink, preference, whatnot. This is me. For me, this is what gets me off. Again, no body shame. But my picks just so happen to be bimbo-esque looking women. They do. Because I don't know a lot of like male porn stars that I like instantly like put like, I don't, it's so weird because I know maybe there are women that like look up actual male porn stars. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just not one of them. Like, I maybe search one just because he consistently looked really good fucking women in it. So, but I like looking for women, porn star women, and they happen to always be bimbo-esque looking. For instance, my number one is Nicolette Shea. She does it for me. She does. She's fucking hot. And she does so much. Like, she's just this tall ass bimbo blonde bitch. Like legit, she's like 5'10" or something. She's really tall. And plus she wears heels and shit. She's really tall, fake ass boobs, small ass fucking waist and big ass ass. And she's, blonde and shit, or she wears like different hair colors or whatnot. But she's very versatile, meaning versatile as far as for me, meaning she does women, she does men. And what's interesting, because the fact that they utilize her tall height and the way that she looks like really curvaceous and like mommy-esque looking, when she does fuck men, it's always like the little boy looking ones. It's always those kind of trends. She's either fucking little small, and they're not like actual boys, obviously, but they're like men that look very young, short, and she just takes control of them and fucks them. And she does the same with tall itty bitty women too. She like lezzes out and fucks them too. Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
So she's a dom.
Yes, she's a dom for sure. She's my number one. My other one is this one. She's not really that much heard of, I don't think. Black chick named Mariah Mills.
Oh yeah, that's my
Fuck yes. Again,
thick with it.
fucking fake ass thick with it.
Thick with it.
Fake ass thick with it. Like again, my list is bimbo-esque looking women. I don't know why. That's just I love it. If they got bigger titties than me, boom, you're in. An old school one, not really that old school. What's her name? Lisa Ann.
Yeah, I was about to beat you to it.
Lisa Ann.
That's the one. That's the one you and I have always agreed on.
Yes, that woman. She's yes.
She transcends everything in porn.
She does. She's so good. I don't think she does it anymore, but fuck, she's good. I love her. Lisa Ann.
Hey, that one you and I already talked about this.
What?
The one she did where they're out like by the pool, like under the canopy or whatever. It was her and Rachel Starr.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Ooh,
Oh
yeah.
my God. I've rubbed one or two off to that one. One or two off to that. Holy shit.
Yes. And you know, that's an exception because Rachel Starr is not bimbo-esque looking. What got me about her is the way how she writes dick.
Hell yeah.
That is mesmerizing shit. Like, I want to learn how to do that.
As a dude, the way her and like Alexis Texas, the way
Texas.
and Annabella Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
I know most people aren't familiar with her. It's like when you see the videos like where the cobra's moving the head, like people, it's like where you just get mesmerized, right, by the movement. You're like, I'm horny, but I'm also very intrigued that you can move that way.
Yes,
because
yes.
I can't move that way.
No, not at all. Another bimbo-esque looking one for me, and she doesn't do porn anymore, I don't think, or maybe she kind of does OnlyFans. Amy Anderson. Like, she's so super bimbo-esque. She got her tits like done like 5 different times, and they were like out here.
Oh, I hope it's not. See, I have to Google it. I hope it's not who you're talking about.
It's probably is. She has these big ass fat lips. She's Canadian.
What was her name?
Amy Anderson. And Anderson is Anderssen. Amy Anderson.
Yeah, that's way too much.
I know.
That's way.
That's my limit as far as bimbo-esque. That's my limit.
Wow.
I can't help it. Like for some reason she did it for me.
If anything, if I'm on a cruise ship that's sinking, I want to be next to her. I want to be next to that bitch. Holy shit.
Fuck.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'll just jump on her chest. Like, I ain't drowning. I will not be part of the Titanic sinking. We're not going to have to worry about, don't let go. Don't let go. Hey, don't worry, girl. I got to hold all them boobies.
My last one, and she's been my one of my most favorite too. What's her name? Leela Starr. I think it's Leela Starr because there's like 2 different ones that kind of have the same last name. I gotta look it up really quick just to be sure. Talk about the same woman. I don't think I am, but anyway, if Leela Starr, she's very popular for looking pretty much like Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, you're talking about. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, that one, and she actually did a couple, fake celeb Kim Kardashian pornos. Because she looks very similar to her.
Yeah, it's LELASTAR instead of the double R.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and when I'm trying to remember when it was. It was not too far after the Kim K sex tape came out. Mm-hmm. Because if you see shit prior to the Kim K shit coming out. Like she didn't have that ass. No, she didn't have them titties. Mm-mm. Her face resembles
very
Kim.
Yes.
But as soon as that shit popped off, she went and got
work. All the work. And it's so interesting because she's so short and she has like a small like central body. So it's like you see this short individual, titties, this slim, tight, waist, and then because of her ass. It's weird looking, but also very fascinating. And yeah, she does it for me. That's my list of porn girls. Categories, different.
Yeah, she's probably the most like like non-natural.
That you
I'd
would
be
go?
like I'd be like, yeah, she's she's hot, whatever. But
So
but even that would be like if that's the only video available to me.
So I want to dive into that too, because obviously we have a different range of what gets us. I go for the bimbo type ones, which ironically you would think that's what the common man would want, search for, because it's like the actual goddess of unrealness. Like that's the type of woman you don't see in everyday life, like that rare Amazon wild beast breed. But your list is totally like more, it's interesting.
I mean, I told you from the jump, I'm I'm a pretty simple dude.
Fair. What about categories? What's your number? Let's start with your number one most go-to search, and then name your others.
Well, you already know what my number one is. That's anything sharing, swapping,
Partners.
polyamorous,
Mm-hmm.
like that's always my go-to. After that, it's booty,
Booty.
big old booty, and yeah, but mine's pretty simple. It's straightforward.
You're very simple. Yes. I feel like I'm the most diverse, to put it nicely. My number one go-to is it's oddly specific. How do I want 3D animation futanari. Basically 3D animations of chicks with dicks. That's my number one go-to. Big titties, big dick. I mean, perfect package. I like boobs. I do.
You
I like boobs.
heard it here first.
And I love dick.
You heard it here first.
I am very different from you. I'm not simple at all. It's so interesting.
Well, and we've talked about this, and I had I could be 100. Like I have no shame in my game. That there's a part of that does intrigue me that I find hot. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, and that's where we have to be careful with porn. Is that it can interrupt reality.
Right.
Right. And what is it real? What are we fantasizing about?
Right.
Because there's too many people that all of a sudden they assume because they saw it on Pornhub that this shit's real life.
Right.
All of a sudden chicks grow dicks out of nowhere. And I want to be respectful when I say this.
Yeah.
But because they see it on Pornhub that literally on the video, what was a chick now just has a dick, right? And now they, instead of actually trying to figure shit out on their own in real life and walk through that process, they just run with it.
I see
Right?
what you mean.
So I want to be very careful there,
Yeah.
but also as a cis white male, not be afraid to say, I think some of that shit's hot, but I also understand that when we're done here and we go to bed, Jenna's not just all of a sudden going to grow a dick.
I wish.
Right. So it has to be, it has to be talked about in a fantasy point of view, but also make sure that people understand that there's a difference between fantasy and reality.
Absolutely.
And that's what a lot of the psychologists were talking about is
Right.
that's one of the maybe hangups with porn is this microwave.
Yes.
They want a microwave result. Right.
Yes.
Because we have a microwave society where it's well, I saw that. Now I want that.
Right.
That's not real life, bro.
Right. And I think for me, especially with that being my go-to, it's so far removed from reality that I don't even strive to compare it to wanting something like that in real life, because 3D animation that shit's not ever going to happen. Plus, have you seen the cum shots? It's just it's literally 1 or 2 gallons of milk just poured into the stomach and our body or face.
You ain't lying.
Like that's not. No one does that, and if they do, there's something wrong. Okay, but it's literally gallons of milk just shot into your ass, and then you grow a huge belly because you got filled with 2 gallons of milk.
But not just it's your ass, your vagina,
Right.
your mouth. It's coming out of everywhere.
And then on top of that, yes, on top of that, when you see like these ultra mega big dicked women fucking other women, then you see the impression of the dick inside them.
Yeah,
like protruding out of their fucking abdomen. Like, oh God. Like I do not want that to be real life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'd be
Yeah.
messed up for life.
Jason, it's out the nostrils, the eardrums,
All of it. Everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Sometimes it comes out of the nipples. I don't know how they make that happen, but it does.
It's you can get it every single way you want it.
Boom. Fantasy.
And that's where I am a fan and supporter of porn.
Yeah.
Just so we're all clear. But unfortunately, I think we have people in our society that can't separate the fantasy from reality, and they actually think that these things can happen or should happen, or maybe one day if they're lucky could happen. It's like, no, dude, like I can watch the shit on Pornhub and know, like, because I understand graphics, right? I understand video. Like I can tell that's not a real dick.
You can tell.
You can see it.
You can tell. Yeah.
And so you know, checks and balances. That's all I'm saying. Checks and balances, and fantasize all you want to fantasize. Be you, do you.
And do it to you.
But just make sure that you're still keeping a clear perspective of what reality fucking is.
Exactly. Yeah. Because, porn, beating yourself off, getting yourself off,
Get
healthy.
Get it.
Healthy. Fuck it. No shame. Whatever the kink is. And I can definitely say that as far as my other kind of, I won't say immediate go-tos, but things I have watched consistent enough to feel like I do get off on it, have trended on the taboo side for sure. And definitely would not be appropriate for real life, or else you probably go to jail. I'll just leave it at that.
Oh boy.
But it again, the separation between reality and fantasy, which sometimes those lines can blur and get really dangerous if people are very pursuant of that fantastical world. So.
Nope. I agree. And
yes, I have watched My Little Pony porn. That's why I said that.
Oh my God.
I've seen a lot. Okay. I've seen a lot. It's fascinating. It's basically a humanoid horse shaped as a woman with, sometimes they put a dick on it. Again, it goes back to chicks with dicks. Sometimes they put a dick on it, and most times it's big ass and titties, but looks like a horse. Drink break. I'm very diverse in my porn, okay?
What just happened?
I love you too. Are you finding out things? I thought I told you that.
That you want to get fucked by a unicorn? No, I never knew that.
I didn't say I want to get fucked by a unicorn. I've said I've watched porn based off of My Little Pony characters.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's different.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's interesting. You know what's strange though? Well, no, I don't find it strange. I don't care for. Are you okay? I'm revealing a lot. This is a healthy discussion. This is a safe space.
I still have a smile on my face. Like this is just.
I have
okay.
Two things I've never really been into. I mean, it's more than two, but hard nose is BDSM. They're hard nose for me because it's a level of brutality to where I'm just like, no, that appears like it hurts way too much. Like the strangulation of the titties where it turns blue, basically. Like I BDSM, no. My other hard no, fuck, I lost it. Oh, like genuine bestiality. Like a dog fucking a woman, or a horse fucking a woman, or any animal fucking a woman. Nah.
But you just talked about getting fucked by a unicorn.
It's an animation. Unicorns aren't real. It's an animation.
You just talked about getting fucked
There
by
is a difference between reality and fantasy.
Okay, but they would both be fantasy. What are you talking? What are we?
Okay,
What are
yes,
we talking about?
they are. But the one that interests me is 3D animation. That's the difference.
Breaking news.
Judge much.
Breaking news.
Judge much.
Jenna wants to get fucked by a unicorn.
I spilled wine on myself.
1, 2, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, bang.
Get fucked up. Get fucked up. Get fucked up. Get fucked up. Get fucked up.
This is the wine, by the way.
Is that your unicorn? Yeah, get it.
Why are you gonna fuck me with this wine bottle?
I'm
seen that
not
before.
a unicorn. Yes, we're abusing the alcohol.
And unicorn.
Carrie Ann said no anime, not for me. I've never been a fan of anime, and whether it's sexual or non-sexual, I think it's boring as fuck.
You're not as diverse.
I think it's boring as fuck.
Anime, yes, definitely. Hentai, yes, definitely. I've watched less hentai though. Once I discovered how amazingly more awesome 3D animation looks over hentai, so that's why 3D porn has taken it more over for me than the 2D kind of flat hentai creations. Yeah. Because you kind of, in a sense, get that seemingly realistic type of feel. Like if you're playing like The Sims or some shit like that, where it's like, it looks like a game. But obviously the dicks are like 3 feet wide and 10 feet long and, crazy shit like that.
What?
Overly dramatized long ass slongs, basically. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
All right, so then that's it, because we have no, and I did it on purpose this week. So the category or whatever that we're talking about didn't go on for like 2 hours before we actually got to do this. So let's talk about AI.
Oh, okay.
Because I was the first one in our relationship that brought that up to you.
True.
So what have you looked into? What have you done with AI?
Not much. Probably not at all, to be honest.
Mm-mm.
Like, no. I take that back. No, I take that back. I think I did download one app. I don't remember because I since deleted it because I had to pay money that I did not have at the time. So I was just like, no, forget it. But it got interesting because I think I sort of wanted to trick it, and I did. That's what took me away from it, I think. And so I shouldn't have done that because it took me away from wanting to dive more in and be a part of the fantasy versus tricking it and it's saying something offhanded or not answering the question. I'm just like, fuck you.
Well, but that's the thing. So AI is still so new,
right?
And,
I agree.
And almost anything that you're going to read, like if you do research on it,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, it's artificial intelligence, right? So it has to get to know you,
Fair.
and know your patterns, your conversational patterns,
Right.
what you do and don't like, those kind of things. So trying to trick it, yeah, you're already setting yourself up for failure.
That's fair. And I definitely did not or have not spent a lot of time with it to, develop that. Yeah, I definitely haven't. So that's fair.
So I could say, because I'm intrigued by the technology. So I want to say that first. Because I see it as a helpful tool in the future, especially for those that maybe they feel like they're not understood or they're trying to figure themselves out, right? And don't know that yet and don't know how to talk to whether it's a partner or family or friends, about where they're at. I think it could be a very useful tool, but and I'm actually glad that Jenna said that, because too many people think, well, I can outsmart the AI. This is not an intelligence challenge, right? That's not what it's there for.
And I completely approached it wrong, but yes, fair.
It's not there to be like, well, I'm going to show that I'm way smarter and way better, and no more than this fucking robot, right? That's not the point. And it's to allow it's allow the technology and the information to understand you, your wants, your desires, the things you think about, the things you talk about,
right?
And there's 2 or 3 that I've messed around with and played with that I'm completely intrigued by, because it's like, this is interesting because it allows you to explore things in private until you're comfortable talking about it, either with, again, family, your partner, your family, whatever, or even publicly, that we didn't have before, right? Because there was not, you didn't get any like real feedback. You just talk to your own brain,
right.
And your own brain then tells you you're just a fucking dumbass,
right?
So I think that there could be. I'm not saying there is. I'm not this is my area of expertise, as Dr. Josh would say. But I see, or I think I can see, a huge benefit to being able to do that. And first of all, is this actually what I want? Is this actually what I need? And how do I talk about it, even internally, and going back and forth before I bring it to my partner, I bring it to family, or I bring it to friends? And I think there's a huge plus, way more than the minuses, a huge plus to having that vehicle to do that and experiment, rather than just throwing shit on a wall and hoping it sticks.
And and in all seriousness, like I could dive into it again if I feel the need necessary to do that for myself. But in all seriousness, like, this definitely has a component in helping an individual in private for their own coming out. And I'm meaning beyond just, people coming out as gay or things like that, or trans or anything like that. It's like coming out as someone that recognizes themselves as polyamorous, coming out as someone that even recognizes themselves as asexual. Like, you can utilize the software, in a sense, to, like you just expressed, comfortably in private with a seemingly intelligent device or app to express yourself and identify and explore how this makes you feel if someone responds to you this way, or vice versa, things like that. So I absolutely, I agree. It can be a huge impact on someone that, is growing into understanding a part of themselves that they fear they would be ostracized, criticized, shamed for if they publicly did it with family, even close friends. Hell, even if you didn't have the guts or nerve or strength to even find a therapist in a safe space to discuss those matters. So, I totally agree. There is a awesome benefit to this type of, program to help a person self-identify themselves. I love that. Yeah, I love that. I'm all for that.
Yep. And I'd be a liar to say that the first couple times that I talked to the AI that I didn't have the same approach. Where it's like, I'm gonna fuck the AI up. like I would be a liar. Like, it was like, no, I'm gonna outsmart you. Like, and you in those original steps, the first like 2 or 3 interactions, like 100%, you can have them stumbling, whatever.
Yeah,
because it's artificial intelligence, right? They don't know what the fuck. They don't know what the fuck.
Right. And I will say, In all honesty, with the first and I forget what the app I use. To be honest with you, I cannot recall. But with the first AI app I downloaded to try it out to assess my comfortability with certain like fantasies, kinks, and whatnot, I had full intention of complying and really profiling my guy or whatever, because it kind of like goes through a setup for you to like pick and choose your fantasy type or whatever, male, female, whatever, and kind of personality they want, what they look like, things like that. As certain ones do, or the few I've messed around with kind of do. And so I had full intention of really just like kind of playing as if I'm like just texting a guy, really, because that's what the feel looks like. And it's so instantaneous how they respond back. Oh my gosh. But especially in long paragraphs. But anyway, but I had full intention of taking it, seriously and really exploring how it felt being talked to by an AI dude. And I treat it as like I'm privately texting another guy or something like that. And what got me to getting to a level of frustration and then messing around with it was when the AI guy got too clingy. I'm like, I think I set you up wrong because now you're just fucking texting me all the time. You're saying weird shit. And one of them got too clingy. The other one got kind of like really sexually aggressive. I'm like, hold on. I want a conversation. I want to get to the sex, but hold on. I didn't give you consent to kiss my shoulder, AI Brian, or what the fuck ever I named you. I was like, it pissed me off. I took it so serious that it pissed me off that it got so comfortable with me, and it would text me all the fucking time. I'm like, you know what, bitch? No. So you definitely, yeah. Anyway.
Well, and I brought it up because it is like part of our technology now, and it's still at its very, very infant stages, right? And we don't know what's going to happen, what's not going to happen to it. But I am, whether we're sexually speaking, whether we're speaking sexually or just with a broad stamp, like I'm intrigued by the technology because there's a lot of like we're having fun with this, but I think there's a lot of positives that can come
healthy
from that technology.
Healthy and safe. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, hold on.
Christopher, I am.
What?
You are over an hour late.
Well,
Bad boy.
Did you not see the thumbnail?
I'm gonna get this gilf to spank you.
Did you not see the thumbnail? The thumbnail says
Terrible.
porn talk.
Terrible.
Porn talk.
Terrible.
Porn talk. What did you think we was talking about? The Bible?
I mean, some porn in there too.
Oh, didn't see the thumbnail. All right, so I'll give you credit there. Yeah, literally the thumbnail says porn talk with the Pornhub logo.
With a big ass pair of tinnies on the front.
That was not there. That would have got taken down.
Oh gosh. There's only one time I actually had a stream taken down because YouTube thought I was showing a pornographic image. And it wasn't even a pornographic image. It was basically, in the simplest terms, because I remember the stream was back when I did a channel on a show with my old friend Justin way back in the heyday. It was a talk about, it was our first initial talk about atheist parents. And it displayed different type of, parents, like, same-sex parents, interracial parents, things like that. And one of the images, it was beautiful. I put it together very well, by the way. Kudos to me. One of the images on one side of the thummy was a pair of small hands holding an apple. And YouTube was so fucking stupid to highlight that image and say it was pornographic or some kind of language. And I'm like, it's a hand holding an apple. What? what AI are you using, dumbass? And they removed the fucking stream unless it and made me change it, or else it wouldn't let me post again. I'm like, idiots. It's a fucking hand holding a fucking apple. Anyway, that's my segue.
And
Yeah,
what was
what
it?
the fuck?
Was it actually an apple though?
It wasn't apple. No, legitimately it was. It was a pair of white baby hands holding an apple. Like it legitimately was. It was not anywhere close to it being sexually related to nothing, because the topic was about atheist parents and how parents should how atheist parents should parent. Like if Bree was here, she'll tell you, because she was a part of that when me and Justin did like an offshoot show about parents without religion. That's what we called it. And you were going to be on one of our episodes, but we terminated our channel. But anyway, Bree was on it. We had Mike Carey on it, Laura McGee. I'm forgetting one more person. I know I'm terrible. Oh, Richard Gulliver.
Madsen?
No.
Oh,
God, no. I don't think he's a parent.
well, he's probably a parent, but he's probably not got pussy in like 80 years.
Fair. Richard Gulliver. He used to. Yes, thank you, Gulliver.
Hold
So
on, I got. You're welcome.
Jesus. So yeah, he was a part of those offshoot kind of side pre-recorded shows we did. We only did 2. And like I mentioned, we were gonna have Oz on the 3rd one, but we never continued.
They were scared.
Well, it wasn't that. It's just we were going through things and we stopped.
They were scared.
We stopped streaming together. So the channel is still International Free Thinkers. It's still up and running. You can view all that shit. But yeah. Yeah, but yeah. I miss doing that show. But anyway, it was nice because I made it a point, because obviously I'm not a parent. So everyone, including my co-host then Justin, was a parent. So I made it the point to always be the host to ask the intriguing questions as opposed to someone looking outside in. Just because to get a feel of, okay, if I was, and obviously I'm an atheist, how do you go about life? What do you do? Blah, blah, blah. And most anyway, I'm getting so off topic. But anyway, yeah, I'm stop talking. It's not about porn.
Okay, no, we're at the hour mark, so we got plenty of time. So
Okay.
let's go back to porn.
Yes, let's go back to porn.
And I will.
I deviated.
This is where I'm a great interviewer. This is where I'm a great interviewer. So you brought up all of these other things about parents and porn and parents and porn and porn and parents.
Parents and porn.
And atheists and Christian parents and all this. Why should we not allow porn? Jenna, why should porn be illegal?
I don't know.
You come from a Christian family.
Well, yes, we both do. Yes. But presently, to answer that, as far as why we should not allow porn, I don't believe that we shouldn't. I don't know. I don't really genuinely know how to address that from my standpoint, because I'm all for porn. It's just another aspect of art that in a healthy way gets people off. Like, are people just, shit. So if you want me to dial back into like my Christian family's understanding of why not.
Well, let me maybe rephrase.
Yeah.
Is there an appropriate age that one should be permitted to view and partake in adult art, as you call it?
Again, I don't know. Hi, Maya.
What's up, Mike?
You lovely. Because for me, I think my first porn I saw was like at 9, and that was accidental. My intentional porn that I first saw was like 12, 13, something like that. So, and I know obviously porn sites are 18 and older. I honestly, I don't know. Because again, if I had kids, I'd probably think a little different about it, maybe. But I don't have kids, so I'm just like, fuck it.
Well, I'll go all the way out on a limb. Having 4 children. Well, one's grown. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Right. I mean, he got a baby.
He's
Granddaddy.
he's fitting to get married and already made me a grandpa.
Grandpa. Sexy grandpa. Sexy grandpa. I fuck you. Goof.
Well, you do. But I would. Here's the thing when it comes to that is because I still have. This is 100% me talking as a cis white male right now. So let's keep this 100% straight. So it's not to be confused or get fucked up with anything I do or don't think or believe. But thinking about my youngest son, I do know what porn can do to an adolescent brain because I started at like 11 years old, right? And it made me think that every time I was with a woman, every time it's
Okay.
this because that's all I ever knew.
Right.
Right. So when I'm with you, even though I may adore you and worship you, then when it transitions to sex, it's like, yeah, motherfuckers, this is how we do it. Right. Because now I'm programmed because I've watched it so many times. Right? That this is what sex looks like. This is what a relationship looks like. If we're hooking up, that means you and I have to behave like this and do these things. And that's where as much as I hate like age constrictions on certain things,
Sure.
that I think there's when it comes to this, yeah, I think I do align with there being a restriction. That doesn't mean they don't see it. They're going to find it if they want it.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Just like like you can tell a crackhead don't smoke crack. You can tell a heroin addict don't do heroin, but they're going to fucking find it. Right. They're going to do that. But as trying to be as responsible of a dad as I can be is I would prefer that you'd grow up a little more and actually interact with other people in your life before it's just controlled by this. Because I think that was one of my problems going into relationships is it happened so fucking young that I expected it to be this
way. Yeah.
Right. And so I was conditioned to think it was supposed to be that.
And I see your point there, and to a point, I do agree with you. And what I would take further in that, because I know you're essentially trying to create a space where not necessarily controlling the narrative for your child, but being that, at a certain adolescent into teen age, your brain develops in a way that now you're past puberty. So you can seemingly at a certain point grasp an understanding of what sex and sexual acts are and safety and all that stuff, which on a parent's part, congratulations if you are actively or have actively done that, because I never got sex talk from my parents. The sex talk literally was, do not bring home baggage. Whatever the fuck that meant to me at my point in life when I was too young to understand what the fuck does that mean. Yeah, do not bring home any baggage. That was the sex talk from my parents, which, I genuinely wish that my parents, and it could be like a generational thing. So I'm not going to put it on them. Like, it's not their fault that, they grew up in a day and age where being a part or sitting at the adult table was an absolute no-no. Like, you're not a part of that. Like, who and how dare the fuck we talk about adult things? Like, obviously. So I don't blame them for not even striving to even comprehend or think to have that conversation. But then now we go back to schools. Cause when I grew up, I think my first sex education class was 3rd, 4th grade, something like that. And they first separated girls and boys. And then the second day they put us together and stuff. And I actually saw like a live birth and on video, hairy ass pussy. the live birth situation. We didn't practice on, I never got a class where we practiced on bananas. It was just, we saw videos and it was kind of discussed. And I don't know what schools do nowadays, even if they even have that. But there's so much more that goes beyond, sex education. It's not just a man and a woman. Like, sex education means a lot of different, all types of sex. And it's not to say that you have to go into extreme detail, but it's to recognize and be inclusive about the types of sexualities and sexual orientations and attraction and safe sex and talking about disease and things like, and consent, because even at that age, not many young children understand what that even means.
Well, before I think we even go there,
yeah,
like they have to know that they're cool with being them, right? That they have to know that they're in a spot where they can be 100, right? And they can express themselves and where they're at. And this is something that you and I have talked about, even with my own brain, and trying to figure that out. It is, if you never have that safe spot, and you never know who you can or cannot talk to without it being, without there being negative pushback or judgments, or, well, what does this mean for me, rather than just being, can I talk? Right? Because usually it's I just want to talk, but others take it as, well, now I feel like you're challenging me and how I feel and how I see the world and how I see myself, when all I was saying the entire time is, I just want to talk about where I'm at and get honest feedback, right? And that's where it gets fucked up. That's where it gets fucked up, because it's not about, I'm trying to tell you that you have to operate and that you have to be what I am. Never said that.
That's dangerous.
Never said that.
Right.
Right. And there's too many people that get caught up on that. And that's why I brought that up with young people viewing porn and everything that's accessible there, because there's a healthy way to figure these things out. But if you don't have the outlets, whether it's professional or parents that actually fucking get it and understand,
right,
or friends and or family that fucking understand, all of a sudden you're drowning.
Yeah.
You're fucking drowning, because it's like, I just want to be fucking me. I want to be fucking me. And that gets lost in the sauce, because everybody else is worried about what they want and what they expect of said person. And that's I think that's part of the danger there.
I hear you.
But I still love porn, watch porn. So.
Word.
But I think for some of the younger minds, we do need to. I'm not saying tell them don't do it, don't watch, don't. But we need to educate them. Like, anything you see on like Pornhub or what the fuck ever, like, this is fantasy, y'all.
Need to teach better.
Yeah, this is fantasy.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, I understand if you got to go rub one off. Like, I get it. Do you? But just understand that shit you see on the interwebs,
not real life,
is not.
It's a lot more
sloppy
life, and less acrobatic. And maybe at best 2 positions at best. And sometimes that's okay.
I mean, a lot of times that's okay.
A lot of times that's okay, because I'm just like, well, I can only move around so much, I'm already going to transition to sucking your dick, but I mean, you don't have to flip me, turn me, bend me over 30 degrees or some shit. I mean, it's not necessary. It's not necessary.
You said it made me think of that Busta Rhymes song, flip it, move it, shake it, flip it, move it, shake it. But I've seen several people in the chat comment, like, I never had that conversation growing up. Neither did I. neither did Jenna.
Yeah.
Right. So we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of it. Like we have fun with it. And I was about to say wrap it up. No pun intended. But bring it full circle. But I do think that there is the absolute fun part of these conversations we have, but there's actual like real life conversations we have to have, because not like we can all be friends, right? We can all be family, but we don't think the same and operate the same. We need to be able to communicate and talk about that and walk through that together as well. Yeah, so I appreciate everybody hanging out here and participating in the chat, in the conversation.
And sharing.
Yeah, and yeah.
And
100%.
by sharing, please share the stream. Please share the link to our beautiful, wonderful, awesome channel that sits at 24 subscribers, which is great. Like, I think we've done well in the first kind of start of me and Oz's channel, but please share the link to the channel. Let's get more subscribees.
Subbies.
Get more subscribees.
Need them subbies.
Get them subbies though. But appreciate y'all almost 2 a.m. here. Like, y'all vampires anyway. Y'all hang out all the time. No matter, y'all hang out with this man until like 9:30 and fucking in the morning. So, I'm not surprised. But
Gangster.
the love is here. Love it. We have fun.
Well, and before I go full circle, I think thank you, Orange, for saying this. Might not be bad to ease them into it a bit. Problem with the internet is they can find the most extreme kinks before they learned about vanilla sex. And yes.
Oh, sorry. That utterly reminds me, if we have South Park watchers, that whole episode of Kyle and the boys finding the the sex tape, and it's Backdoor Sluts 9 or some shit, and they played the episode like it's like Lord of the Rings, and Butters is like, precious, the precious, me must have the precious tape, all that shit. So that's literally what that statement was.
Yeah, and as parents in 2024, as parents, and now I have one's grown, like I said, almost 2 teenagers, and I have another one coming along. Like this shit breaks my brain. This shit breaks my brain as a dad, because I want them to be them and like navigate and find out who the fuck they are for themselves, but I also want to protect them, right? Because I also know that there's a lot of problematic shit that's out there. So I think we can have fun talking about this shit, but there's also a serious side of it.
Yes.
And that needs to be talked about and addressed as well.
Well said, Dad and Granddad. Grandpappy.
Bye, Felicia.
We have to sit out here and wait a long periodically time.
Rude. He is a sexy grandpa, by the way.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I said you are a sexy grandpa, by the way.
I am a sexy grandpa. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank us. We get to watch your sexy ass every night.
What? Stop.
See him naked.
That's not what I meant to pull up. Protecting kids is more for our comfort than theirs. I would love to have a conversation with you about that. I think that's we're gonna find that there's a lot of thin pickings there. There's a lot of thin pickings there, because I see both sides. So that's not me like saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong at all. I find that there's there's so many nuances there, right? Where
I can see that.
Yes. Is it just me? Is it just me? Maybe.
No.
Probably it could be.
No, not at all. Because obviously we have mutual friends, but I've known some, if not most, that are parents, older and younger children, that would seemingly say the same.
Right.
No,
What
it's not,
what I'm saying is like what Maya's saying is there's a part of my brain that says I agree, but then there's another part where it's like, but this part of me is still like I want to make sure you understand.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Before you dive in.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah.
So no, you're not alone. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
In fact, I would seemingly agree the same. Just kind of sitting here thinking about it as a person that doesn't have kids. I would obviously strive to want to protect my children from harm and understanding what harm and consent is when it comes to matters like that. But also giving them the room, space, free will, whatever ability to learn about, sex and obviously themselves. So I get it.
Yeah. That'd be. Yeah, I'm down for that all day, every day, because
Word.
Any of us that are parents, like there's that constant dilemma, right?
Sure.
We get as parents, we get it. There's no disrespect to it. It's like, well, who is doing the
Especially as atheist parents.
right?
Yeah,
Especially
because you don't have that stupid ass dogma about wait till marriage.
Well, especially if you come out of a Christian family, like I'm programmed.
Yeah.
Right. Previously, I'm programmed that A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way up to Z is wrong. Mm-hmm. Right. So this is where, like, I've had to completely strip myself from former indoctrination and influence, and been like, no, you're allowed to be you.
Word.
And you're allowed to think for yourself. Now, my job as your dad is to just be the best way I've told my kids is, if you think about going to the bowling alley, I'm just the bumpers. I'm the bumpers so that you don't go into the gutter, right? Like, you do you, but I'm just here to block off the fucking gutter. Gotcha. I'm not going to let you get into the gutter.
Right.
You can navigate this shit any way you want, but I'm your bumper so that you don't fucking plummet into that fucking gutter.
Yeah.
That's all I'm here for.
Yeah. You know what, Maya? Let's just be straight up. Just buy your kid a hooker.
and I'm gonna buy all my kids a hooker.
Love you, Maya.
We should buy them all hookers. As long as I can be there.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
I told you we had to go full circle.
I love it.
As long as I get to be there for the hookers. Well, hold on. Only if there's hookers and blow. Is there hookers and blow?
Yes. Hookers and blow.
If there's hookers and blow, sorry kids, dad's showing up. I'm there for the hookers and the blow.
Oh fuck. This instantly, that one Key and Peele episode, the ba. We get the hookers, we get the guys together, and we line up, and we're, ba. What's the ba?
And I said,
bitch. But you said bitch, though.
Oh,
you said bitch?
I looked her straight in her eye sockets.
Into the windows of her soul.
And I said,
Bitch!
Sure did. Sure did.
Uh-huh. Carrie Ann, no. Carrie Ann, no. Good job, Carrie.
Sure did. I said,
ba. Oh, fuck.
Oh, God. Yeah. Key and Peele. That's my shit.
Oh,
that's my shit.
I don't know how many times we watched that shit. It never gets old.
Oh, actually, while prepping for tonight's episode, I had Key and Peele on repeat.
You did.
Yeah.
Of course. What was this? I think Wes is like reading that paragraph. Whew, wine.
Why does this fucking microphone keep unhooking for no goddamn fucking reason?
It's Lola's fault. Lola,
it's your fault.
Lola. Hi, Mama. Ooh, okay.
Oh,
knock
Jesus.
my shit off.
What are we doing?
She knocked my shit out. Okay, lost my headphones. All right, you gotta move. Knock my shit off. You want to say hi? You want to say hi to the peeps?
I was about to say before we end this. Does she feel like being camera friendly now? Oh. Yep, we will not be kissing tonight.
We will.
Nope.
We will.
Nope.
Lola, she's a farting machine. Jesus fucking Christ. I woke up this morning because I had to wake up early for an interview. And I come downstairs and it just smells like nasty ass gas. And I'm like, you fucking farting in your sleep downstairs this whole fucking time. Just pooter. That's a little pooter right there.
We got big pooter and little pooter, so that makes sense.
I'm just pooter. You're big pooter.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Babe, babe. Okay, we're done with that. All right, so we said we are going to bring it full circle. And we talked about porn talk, not Pornhub. We talked about porn talk tonight. So we did all the funny shit, then we talked about serious shit. The teacup's supposed to be about having fun at the end of the night. At the end of the night. So, Jenna.
Yes, sir. Yes, Daddy.
What is your favorite porn video ever?
Ooh. Fuck. Ooh. So many. I really have to critically think about this. It's a very important
We have to
question.
sit out here and wait a long periodically time.
We just might, Felicia. We just might. Fuck. You go first. You go first.
No. I asked you.
Fuck. All right. Fuck. It's definitely. Oh, fuck. It definitely has to do with one of my favorite porn stars. God damn it. I think. Oh no. Yes, I remember now. There is, and it's actually Lisa Ann.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, classic.
Look at man right in the eye, face to face.
There's obviously I don't know the fucking title, but I remember what she was wearing. She was wearing this like white bikini, skimpy ass thing with heels, and it's in a house. She's coming downstairs, and she's giving like this awesome ass blowjob. And scene by scene, it just looks like it's kind of like a POV. Point of view type porn, and the way she rides, the way she sucks it, the way she rides it, Lisa Ann, you need to get back in the game, girl. Get back in the. You still got it. I know you do. But yeah, it has to be. Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah.
I got a feeling Lisa Ann's private parts are a little
A little used.
A little, yeah.
I mean, she's done a lot.
That's what I mean.
And with many at a time, have you? She's known to also do, 3+ black men.
Do what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I misheard what you said. Yes, she. No,
3+.
She has a video where it's like 6 black dudes like
Yeah.
fucking the shit out of her.
I know that one. Yep. Beautiful art. What about you?
I think my favorite is still y'all are gonna, it's gonna blow your mind. It's a black woman.
What?
It's gonna blow your fucking mind.
No shit. No.
There's in West referred to it. Like, do these videos actually have titles? I don't know. Probably not. But Harley Dean has one specific video where I'm just like, what the fuck is happening right now? What the fuck is happening? Like, how do you do all of these things?
She's cute. Yeah.
How do you do all of these things? How do you do all of these things?
Well then.
Well, no, it because it's like, and that's the word you have to, like, is this fantasy?
Mm-hmm.
is like, you have to draw,
Is this real?
you have to be able to separate that in real life.
Yeah.
Because she's paid to practice these things and perform, right? So I can draw that separation, but in the moment, the male brain doesn't operate that way until afterwards.
Word.
And it's like, how are you doing all of these things?
Word.
I'm intrigued.
I think I just heard your dick get hard.
Huh?
Huh?
Heard it?
Yep.
I mean, what does that sound like?
No,
If you're not familiar with Harley Dean,
Google.
go.
She's cute. I had to because I've never really
for all the ladies
watched her.
and the gentlemen. For all the ladies and the gentlemen.
I mean, she's
hot.
She is. Yeah. I finally, because I don't think it's been a minute, because she's not an intentional person I look up, because I have my set folks. But yeah, she's cute.
Well, I told you when we went to Giordano's. I told you that Harley Dean and Bella Anderson, which people aren't hip on, and fellas, yeah, go check that out.
Well,
done. So, Jenna, what did we talk about tonight?
Pornographicals.
Did we get pornographical with it tonight?
We sure the fuck did.
All right. So before we sign off, we need to give two choices on next week's topics. I did last week. What do you think the two choices should be? Since I stole the easy one, being porn.
Fair. What was the other option?
I don't remember.
That's fine. But like looking back anyway. Should be more serious or more funsies?
Always start fun. Always start fun.
Okay. Oh, yes. Yeah. Let's get best of both worlds. Okay. Let's do Oz's music. Well, I mean we've had stop it. You look like a weasel. We've done shows where we've reviewed his music, and this man creates and does music every fucking night. So it has to be.
She's saying she's bored.
I'm not. A little bit. No. Wow. I'm kidding. Wow. I am kidding.
Not only are you a hot dog, a grandstander, a showboat, and a prima donna, but you're a liar.
Yeah.
Lay off your soundboard. I'm kidding. I'm trying to make this relatable to both of us. Okay.
You know my music better than I do.
I do. I sure the fuck do. I tell him often when he's trying to rap his own lyrics to one of his songs, I'm like, that's not the bar. That's what the fuck? You wrote this shit. Anyway.
You're fired.
Let's do see a fun one. Well, I mean, I'm not. Yeah, y'all put in suggestions, maybe. That way I can kind of.
I didn't do that.
I know. I can't think of anything. I'm trying. I'm sorry. What's fun?
Okay, I guess I got to jump in here and help.
Please, thank you. God save me.
Jesus.
Notice, I do the least amount of work for this show. It's all this man. So kudos to him for getting all the graphicals, topics, and making sure I show the fuck up.
all the all the graphicals and the pornographicals and the music
of it.
graphicals and all the aphicals.
Like really, and you know and it's not because I'm slacking. And you know, I immediately come home and do this, and you know, with me like kind of transition in a job and you know other shit. It's just like he's home more than I am during the day, so it's like you know he's on it, and I love that simply because I know I used to do a lot of the graphicals and setting shit up and notes and shit, you know, when we were tang. So it's beautiful. I appreciate the hell out of this man for, you know, stepping up and doing this shit.
I love that you are just running with the word graphicals. That's not an actual word.
Graphicals legitly.
Just like legitly, and then I love saying it because I know it's not real.
Legitly,
scientifically.
Legitly all the graphicals because man, them graphicals
We-
that thummy though.
Listen, scientifically, graphically, legitly, we do this shit better than everybody else legitly.
Word.
Fuck them.
Fuck them. So I abide by the contract. I drink and I'm here.
Yeah, and I don't for Jen and I don't think we have really great Valentine stories to reflect upon.
I don't think we even have. No.
Well, I'm not talking about us together.
Oh.
I'm talking about previous experiences.
Oh no, I have not.
It's probably not a great conversation for us to have.
No, I don't think I ever really had a Valentine or been with someone during Valentine. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, mine are really fucked up. Mine are really fucked up, so I'm trying to keep this fun.
Word. So
mine are really shitty. So let's not do that.
No.
So how about this? So either either Oz Music or Post Malone.
It's both music though.
What?
I'm not good with music.
You know my music and his music better than I do.
So what it couldn't be. You better cancel my order. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm trying to get a refund for my order and it's not going through. Fine. No, I don't want to do music.
I love you. Then
I love
please
you.
propose something.
I'm trying.
Why you keep slamming the table?
I don't fucking know. Why, bitch? No, we're not talking about Nirvana. I barely know.
Yes, Nirvana.
No. You can do that on fucking The Flavor. I'm sorry. I'm putting my slipper foot down. I don't want to do music. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I love no.
She
it's not.
says
Let me
that right now.
myself.
She's been drinking. because
I
she says
have
right
been drinking, and I'm not done.
Oh yeah, let's do sexy readings
Okay, that can be an option.
of Nirvana. No, because think about it. Come as you are, as you were, as you want me to be. There I am.
I'm sorry. I'm pushing back because legitimately you have a dedicated channel to music where you create, explore, master, all that shit, right? I would prefer.
I agree, Purple.
I agree, Purple, and we do. Like, this man cooks for me, I bake, and I buy him shit, and vice versa. You know, yeah, I agree.
All right, so what we doing? What we doing next week?
I still don't know. Hold on, I'm trying to finish my statement. I just, I would just like to, because for me, I'm not musically succinct. Like, I have my preferences of genres, but I'm not dig down deep in it, like this man. Okay, I don't know. I can't talk musicals. I can't talk. I don't even think I'm saying words right now. So I'm not dig down deep in musics.
Dig down deep.
Dig down deep. Triple D. Dig down deep.
Okay, so let's press the pause button.
All right.
So Ixnay,
On the
do away with the
musicals.
music. So what would you prefer next week that we talk about? And fuck music. Fuck music.
I don't even have a favorite celebrity. I'm not into celebrities. I stopped being into celebrities when this one motherfucker fucked my shit up. So I don't care about like popular people like that. I really don't. What was I gonna say? Oh,
I don't know.
oh, sorry. I thank you, Maya. Yes, I do need a dick down. I agree. Deep. Moving forward. I see. I'm very boring, so I can't even decide on what I want to talk. I mean, it could be a pop culture thing, like we find something stupid in the news. What's stupid in the news? See, this is why I can't do this. Or choose something when I'm drinking because I can't comprehend what the fuck I'm saying.
What? You don't have to be able to comprehend it. That's the whole point in this show.
I'm abiding by the contract then.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like nobody's judging you. Like it could be the most offhanded shit. Like nobody gives a fuck. We're not lighting up formal debates right now.
I know. I just can't think of anything. Interracial relationships. There, that just popped in my head for whatever reason.
And how do we have fun with that?
We say our personal jokes.
Really? On YouTube? No, that's not going to work.
Say some very colorful offhand shit.
That's probably not going to work.
Never mind.
And
you have
more
to be a fly on the wall for that shit.
More so on your end than mine.
That's true. That's true. Never mind. I'll take that back. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at this. I really am.
You don't need to be sorry.
You are, Maya?
So,
oh. Excuse me. I love that.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it can be fun to talk about. I know I have more serious shit to say behind it than maybe fun. So I don't necessarily want to bog us down with that. But yes, you had suggestions. Handsome.
Well, no, we could talk about that.
Okay.
There probably needs to be something on the screen that like people know that we're not just talking about, like the people that are having this conversation are in
interracial
relationships. Yeah. And like this is not like, if you're not in that context, you probably shouldn't be having these conversations.
Maybe.
Right. You probably shouldn't be doing that because you have to be on both sides. You have to be very sensitive, right, to each other. But there's like, for you and I, like, we know our boundaries. Yeah. Right. And it's like, we can joke about this shit and have fucking fun with it. Right. But there's other things that we both know about each other. Like there's that boundary that we just don't fuck with that. Right. Right. That's like, I have zero issues talking about it, but there has to be those boundaries so that people even listening aren't like, you know, this motherfucker, and that could be any motherfucker that's part of it. This motherfucker is some sideways shit, but I have zero issues talking about it, and I can 100% have fun with it. Mm-hmm. Hold on, hold on, Jenna. Jenna's doing a drink break and didn't even fucking announce it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Drink break.
Didn't even fucking announce it.
Not my job. It's Cat's job. It's supposed to put in the thingy. Put in the thingy.
Didn't even announce she was taking a drink break.
The chat's supposed to put in the thingy. They didn't put in the thingy. Carrie Ann. Drink break, Carrie Ann. Come on. I know you're gonna put it up in a minute. I know it's like 10
Yep,
seconds
and I'm gonna put this up here and see, and maybe this is a conversation we have, and there's a fun part of it.
Sure.
And there's the other side of a word. You gotta be careful. You had to tell the boyfriend he can't say a lot of stuff outside of the house. Not everyone loves him like I. Amen. 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 Amen.
Yeah, I say shit so Oz doesn't have to. It makes him laugh. I love it.
All right, so we'll just make that next week's topic, because doing something on Valentine for you and I's background, respectively, there's not a lot of happy shit.
No, probably none.
There's not a lot of
It's
happy.
just a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, I think
We didn't get to have the best partners for us until we met each other. Boom. That's romantic right there.
romantic as fuck.
Legitly.
But hold on, I gotta double check something here in the chat here.
Go ahead.
Drink that bottle, girl. Drink that bottle.
I'm turnt. It's empty now.
Oh my god!
Still got a mini one downstairs. Hymns downstairs.
Look, this is when I know. This is when I know Jen is tipsy.
Lola, stop farting.
This is when I know Jen is getting tipsy. She starts quoting Kings of Comedy. That's it, and that's all.
Him downstairs.
Him downstairs.
Yeah.
Him downstairs.
Him downstairs. I've had. Wait, you're looking up something. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting.
No, you're good.
I
By all
had
means.
an interview today that I'm super stoked about, and I hope it pays well, and I get the job. So a girl is moving up in the world. Yeah.
Put your hands in the air.
And wave them from here to there. Yes. I like this bottle. It's big and black. Like me.
I don't know exactly what she meant when she said that.
What do I mean? Think I was talking about black dick?
Sorry. I apologize. I was talking about the ad that we're pulling up for the next show right now.
Damn straight, Maya. Damn motherfucking straight.
And actually, where the fuck did that go?
Trying to make 80K again. I miss making that money. Trying.
Yep, I was trying to set up a what you call it in the chat, and YouTube will not. Yeah, YouTube will not let me create it.
Probably because you keep saying fuck it.
Fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
What? Oh my God.
I will say that this gentleman that I share the screen with right now, he is very romantic. And I'll give an example.
Oh God.
He thought so much to kindly buy coffee and donuts for me today. It was real nice. Just to get my morning started, get a little something sweet in my belly. And I thought that was very, very much appreciated. And he cooks. He is the cook in the house. Ladies, he's the cook. I bake. Like I can't remember the last time I cooked, but I do bake, and I made this bomb ass spermgastic strawberry crumble bars. You know that shit he was eating on while he was creating music last week? Delicious. And yeah, I love this man, and I do things for him on days that aren't significantly supposed to be special. But I got something for him next week. I got something. He don't know. He knows now, but he don't know. I got something.
I actually have zero idea what
I'm
she's
making the
talking about.
casserole. You know, I'm making the casserole.
Making that casserole.
What you got? You got it?
I don't. We're just gonna have to wrap this up like a burrito.
Like a burrito.
Like a burrito.
Like a burrito. I love you guys so much. This has been fun.
Oh, it finally, after now going in our 4th episode, she finally met her contractual obligations.
This is the 3rd episode.
I said going into the 4th episode.
Okay, maybe. Can I have a hug after this? I'm asking for consent. He made this whole big ass deal last week about you always touching me, you always grabbing my ass, you always taking off my pants.
Yep. So she, yeah. So anyway, what happened was, yeah. I love you. Of course, you can have a hug and a kiss. Like the fact that you would ask that is crazy.
I like asking.
So I guess next week, since we didn't have a voting system, we're going to talk about now I feel like I'm Beastie Boys. Yes, intergalactic planetarians, intergalactic.
When I am sober, I will actually come up with stuff.
Well, no, we can have that conversation, but we all just need everybody that's gonna be a part of it needs to know that like we're gonna have fun, then we're gonna be serious, then we're gonna have fun again before we wrap it up. So we will do that. We'll do that. But anything you want to say, babe, before you go? That was I heard what you said. It was probably for the best. That was big dick and balls. Good night. It was probably for the best.
Oh, they heard me. Jason's smiling. Love you, Jason.
I love you guys as well.
You are now rocking with DJ Ozzy.
They don't know I do it for the culture, oh man. They don't know I do it for the culture, oh man. I should watch the stuff I post, come on man. I should watch the stuff I post, come on man. I should watch the stuff I post, come on man. I should watch the stuff I post, come on man. All the rumors are true, yeah. What you heard, that's true, yeah.